Who is the Chief Justice of Nigeria?
I take pen from I got the head issues.
Yo, my people out there, welcome to an episode of Law Tori Naija. You know, as they be for the show, no plenty grammar, no plenty English, no bobo. We dey go straight to the point that they be. And I make your favorite bad guy host, Aaron John Obizoba, aka Oga Johnny the bad guy. So this episode is titled the I Know My Right episode here, and we're going to enter the streets very soon. Make we talk to one or two Nigerian citizens, make we know what they sabi about their right and whether they actually sabi say these rights they exist. So my people there. We'll be right back to discuss about constitutional rights, but first, make we enter the street talk to people. Let's go. So we're on the street right now, and we're asking just two questions. You see this auntie waiting near me. She looks like person won't beat him, but I don't know what I talk. So two questions. The first question is name four constitutional rights where you get four, just four. She's already laughing. I don't know why she's laughing.
Okay, four constitutional rights.
Let me hear you very well.
Four constitutional rights. Right to life.
One.
Freedom of speech. Freedom of movement. And right to vote and to vote for.
Four. Right to vote and voted for. Is that correct? We'll find out later at the end of the show. So now, the second question is my favorite of the two questions. Who's the Chief Justice of Nigeria?
Chief Justice of Nigeria. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Ibrahim Tanko Mohammed.
Ibrahim Tanko Mohammed. Someone told her the answer. She cheated.
No, nobody told me the answer.
Okay, she's a very smart. Actually, don't be vexed. One very bad guy. You know, you see us in a smile. So we ask her like two very hot questions, but very easy to answer. The first question is name four constitutional rights where you get. So, bro, name four constitutional rights where you get. Four constitutional rights, very easy.
Right to life, right to education.
Make them hear you well, bro.
Right to life, right to education.
What is?
Right to religion and freedom of movement.
So you said right to life, right to education, freedom of movement and waiting.
And right to religion.
You sure saying get them? Okay, we'll go find out later on. So the second question is very hot question. This one hot, show me guy. Who is the Chief Justice of Nigeria?
God.
So in the extent that one, who is the Chief Justice of Nigeria? Very easy question, bro. Very easy. You know Sabia? Okay, our bro knows Sabia, so bro, thank you very much. But that will catch up. Name four constitutional rights where he sabi. Four.
Freedom of movement, freedom of speech, right to life, and freedom of sell market.
Yes! So the next question is, who is the Chief Justice of Nigeria?
I don't know.
So okay, it's alright actually not to know. The Chief Justice of Nigeria is no other person than Honorable Mr. Justice Ibrahim Tanko Mohammed, CFR-GCON. So you don't see how we don't show back from the street worker, and you don't see at least on the last scale, some people say sabi their rights, even though they don't sabi everything. They sabi some, and some actually sabi their rights fully. So my people, then we're going to discuss the constitutional rights as it did for the Constitution, particularly in Chapter 4 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. Yes, now the Constitution where will they use be that? The 1999 Constitution as amended. So no the things say they use 1979. So the first right we're going to actually talk about is the right to life. This one is the number one right, because if you don't get life, all the other rights no go apply to you. This one is Obonge right, the baba about the right to life. This right they basically talk say almost everybody will be Nigerian citizen. And I should say not be only for Nigeria, even for outside other countries. This right is very paramount. They talk say, as you be Nigerian citizen, you get the right to life. Nobody get the right to just walk out, just come shoot you, boom, just kill you. No, you get the right to life as a Nigerian citizen. And the same way when you get the right, understand say another person get that same right. We dey always forget this one. Especially for those auntie and brother, uncle, auntie, all those people where any small thing go dey shout, I go stab you, I go kill you, I go murder you. And your Mayweather bad guy, Faraburuku Bale. My Yoruba friends always tell me, Johnny, Faraburuku Bale, calm down. If you go kill person omo na death by hanging, you go actually enter when the court just say you just dey guilty. Omo na bad thing though. So the right to life is very important. Make we respect the fact say other people wey dey around us get the right to life, and we say make we try as much as possible at all times to protect our own right to life. The second right we go dey discuss, because the rights actually dey 11, and I dey take them in no particular order. So the second one we go dey discuss na the right to dignity of human person. Hi, dignity, respect. You treat them like odogu. So actually, the right to dignity of human person, they talk say everybody will be human being deserve respect as human being. No treat person like nama. Person no be goat. Sometimes you go dey waka for street, you go see where one auntie one go dey tear one pikin slap. Boy. You go ask wetin happen. They go come tell you say na a housemaid or a houseboy. Yes, na houseboy. So na your pikin go beat her like that. So the right to dignity of human person, they talk say every human being deserves to be treated appropriately as a human being. No treat person like goat. Now why you no suppose dey give anybody any kind of torture? Small thing you go hear say they wan extract statement for person, then give am blow, then beat am, shake it, bad girl. In get right to dignity of human person. Treat human beings right. Human beings are not goats, dogs, even dogs, animals. You should not treat them like that. This is wrong. So the second right now, right to dignity of human person. Remember, say you get this particular one, very important. The next right we're going to talk about, the third one now, right to personal liberty, freedom. You get freedom. Personal liberty. To be free, the right to be free. Very important. A lot of times, most big men, because they get small money, you go just they oppress people. It is wrong. Understand, say these people get the right to personal liberty. The right to personal liberty is a very important right, which all Nigerian citizens actually get for the country. Very, very important. The next right we actually get after the right to personal liberty, now the right to fair hearing. You hear me? Open your ear. This one is very important. Learn this one. You have the right to fair hearing. Also, hear and make you apply it to your neighbor. This one they basically talk say as Nigerian citizen, when anytime any matter come up where they got decide things will affect your right or will affect you as a person, your own story suppose they hear. They suppose hear your own story. For all of now where they always do all these committees where they judge people matter, they reason people matter, whether they go give you punishment or the other. It no make sense say you go hear one man's story, you know go hear the other man's story. The right to fair hearing, they talk say let everybody be heard. Hear everybody. You hear me so? Hear everybody. Very important and very necessary. Under this right to fair hearing, as a Nigerian citizen, if you are in criminal matter, for example, you get the right to lawyer, any lawyer way you want. You choose your lawyer with your own hand. Yes. And under this right to fair hearing, everybody they innocent until proven guilty. Now why I want to ask this question? Why be say any small thing they just hear all day for street, they will just start to beat the person, pour the person oil, pour the person petrol, light the person on the burn. Omo, you know right, you know legit. You dey actually infringe the person right. You know what I ain't try to teach that thing? What if I want blackmail that person, you know? You don't know. So yes, that's not the right way we talk about right to fair hearing. The next right way we go talk about now right to private life. Private life and family, very important. All of now where they like amebo, gossip, ekeyobo, you know concern you want to talk. Mind your business. People get right to privacy. But this one basically they talk about say all Nigerian citizens get the right to privacy of life and family. Yes, government don't just get the right to just waka come intrude into your personal family affairs or your life. The same thing your neighbor. You know suppose they do amebo for a matter, you know concern you. Sit down, mind your business, drink water, sit down, calm down. You hear me so? Yes, so that one are for right to private life and family. The next right we're going to actually talk about again that the right to freedom of movement. Remember I say I know they talk about any particular order as they come my head, as they flow, as they drop out. The right to freedom of movement. Yes. You won't go see your boyfriend, you know consign us. You won't go see your house, your lover. Anybody where you won't go see, you get the right to go see the person. Now what they talk. But I will tell you something towards the end of this show. See, most of these rights while they talk, they get limitations. And I will tell you limitations towards the end, especially this right to freedom of movement. Like, you get your limitation. So now, my brothers and sisters, uncle, auntie, mommy, daddy, you get the right to freedom of movement. Anywhere where you want to go. So far say you within the bounds of the law and say no law they actually restrict your movement. They go on. You get on point. The next right we're going to actually talk about now the right to freedom of expression. The right to talk. I love this one. Yes, correct. This right they very tricky. As a Nigerian citizen, you get the right to actually express yourself, freedom of speech, freedom to talk what you want to talk. Yeah, freedom of expression, talk as you want to be. But this right, no they talk say you go to do amebo, no be cho. Most times, most of us they actually misunderstand this right. Say the fact that we get right to freedom of speech or right of expression, you open your mouth, wow, anything we no concern, you just they talk. Calm down. You talk the one way concern you talk the one way you're supposed to talk. Talk the way you're supposed to talk. You hear me? No vex for me say I try the sound now. The sound as they come my heart. So the next right we're gonna try to talk about now, the right to opinions, the right to thought, right to freedom of thought or freedom of opinion, and freedom of religion. These three they actually come in the same form, in the same right actually. The right to freedom of opinion, thought, conscience, and religion. This one they basically talk say all man wey dey the country, all Nigerians, una get right to think as you want to think. Una get right to hold your own opinion, form your own opinion. You're a Nigerian citizen for God's sake. Form your own opinion, think what you want to think. You have that freedom to express your thoughts. Freedom of expression means say you get the right to talk back. You can only talk when you get something to actually talk. No be so? Yeah. So now why the freedom of opinion and freedom of thoughts they come in. But make I warn you, brothers and sisters, uncle, auntie, egbon, aburo, all of them way there outside there. The fact say you get freedom of opinion and freedom of thoughts no mean say you go easily they disturb another person. Respect other people's thoughts and opinions, and also protect your thoughts and opinion. Then the other one, the other arm will be freedom of religion. We follow for these thoughts and conscience. They're very important. The right to freedom of religion. If they talk say all man they're free to do any religion where you want actually follow, any religion where you want follow, you get the right. But remember say as you express your own religious beliefs and your own religious standing, no use and vex another man. Because one thing I don't understand, I say most of us most times we don't know where boundary is. You go enter street, you just enter the area. Yes, you're allowed to talk about your own religion, express your views, yes. But no use them in such a way where you say you go irritate the next man. Nobody talk say, hey, this one religion you cast, you know cast, what you consign you, now you create am. So the next right we could actually talk about now, the right to freedom of association. Yes, it is very important. Say make we understand. Say as Nigerian citizens, you get the right to relate with people where you want to relate with in the manner you want to relate with. So far as it no dey illegal, you have a right to join any association you want to join. You have a right to actually form an association you want to join. You have a right to actually associate in the manner you want to associate with. But bear in mind, if it's actually for an illegal purpose, it go cast. Anything will be illegit, the constitution will not allow them. Now what I tell you earlier, say towards the end I go tell you say most of these rights we actually get restrictions, very serious restrictions, where at all times we got to bear in mind, very importantly. Now the next right we get is actually the right to freedom from discrimination. Particularly I go tell you section of this one, like section 42. Check out. Chapter 4, Section 42, 1999 Constitution as amended. It's very important make we actually understand, say, every Nigerian way they are among us or around us be equal with us. Yes. You go talk, say, yeah, you be big man. Yes, sure. But for the purposes of benefits, national benefits and other things, every Nigerian has the same right you have. No reason say because you be Igbo, you be Yoruba, Hausa. No. Say you're a black man. Who tell you say you be black man? Nobody till I tell you. So everybody in Nigeria has a right to freedom from discrimination, because most times people you get to see so many things like he's an Igbo man, so I cannot trust him. Man, no. Those form of, should I say, petite racism, or should I say those form of sentimentality should not be allowed amongst us Nigerians. It's really not important. Another right where you get as a Nigerian, where I also get as a Nigerian, is the right to own immovable properties. Yes, very important right. If they talk say you get money, you hold bar, you get the money, you have a right to buy immovable properties. Immovable properties are just your house, your building, the way you get it. So no reason say I speak plenty English. You have the right to actually enter the area. Talk say I love that property, I want to get it for myself, I want to get it for my wife, I want to get it for my children. Very important. And when you have the money, you pay for it. It's that cool. So my people there, these are some of the small rights where you actually get. Check chapter 4 of the 1999 Constitution. Very importantly, you go see this right, there are plenty. And that right where most people know they actually look now, say you get the right to compensation in the event say your immovable property they acquired by the government for public purposes. Yeah. Check section 44 of the Constitution 1999 as amended. You as a Nigerian have the right to compensation when your immovable property, your house, then destroy them, or they actually come out and say the government won't build one thing or the other. It's very important to actually reason some of these things, because most of us don't actually know this right. We know say some of these rights actually they exist. My people there, like I talk, all these rights then they for the Constitution. but they get limits. The right to life, if you kill person, your right to life is no longer safe again. They go come out and hang out for air. If they pronounce you guilty, death by hanging. Right to dignity of human person, you no get excuse for that one. Once they arrest you, say you commit crime, you commit crime, man, you be locked up in the prison. Yeah, at that point you go talk say, they no get respect for you. No reason now, they get respect for you. But you don't commit crime, and as such, they supposed to purge you of your sins. You know how it be now. The next right is actually we get limitation at the right to freedom of movement. Yes, the right to freedom of movement get actually its own restrictions. For example, when curfew day, when martial law day, or when state of emergency have been declared, actually restrictions go day. Now, why during the corona period you see say government talk say from 7 p.m. to so time make nobody waka? Yes, that is a restriction to the right to movement. Another restriction wey fit come in the area of speech. You get the right to freedom of speech, but don't forget say where your right stop, na where that man right start from. Use your speech in such a way say you no go harm another person right. E dey very open your ear hear this one. E dey very important because some of us no sabi talk. Why? You open your mouth, you just dey talk anyhow. You get restriction in the sense say if you use your mouth defame anybody or talk wetin fit incite violence against the government, then go hold you, then go arrest you. At that point, you go know say you get freedom of speech, but you no get freedom after speech. Yeah, and also the right to privacy of family. At some point, restrictions fit dey. Actually, if the government actually dey probe you and feel say some of your, maybe for example, you dey under scrutiny for some kind of offence or something, and the government feel say, this guy, your family members dey involved, the government fit pry into family related matters, make them know say, this guy, their family, they are clean, or who follow am dey the thing. So some of these rights actually get major restrictions, and my people, for you to understand these rights better, you need to read your constitution. Most of us dey use Android phones these days. All you just need to do na just go on Google's Play Store. You dey hear me? Go on Google Play Store. Check am. Just type Nigerian Constitution. E go come out wide. You go see am there for you to just download am. E no go cost too much MB. Just 2.9 MB or 3.0 MB. You don't get a constitution for your phone. If you no wan go through that better, you fit actually go Google. Just type 1999 Constitution as amended of Nigeria. PDF version. E bring am for you. You download am. You get a constitution. If they use Apple, I know they use Apple. Sorry, no vex, no be Apple I want to, na iPhone I want to. You understand what I talk now? What name of that store again? Shey na iStore, I mean na iTunes store. That iPhone store, you know what I talk about? That store, more than just go the store, right? 1999 Constitution as amended. No, so no be right. Type am. Una go see am. So my people there, na so e dey be for this place. No forget say e dey important make you know your rights. And yes, I know say most of you now go dey ask me, wetin be the answer to that question wey I be asked? Who is the Chief Justice of Nigeria? That question I use to shock people. Then they feel say they sabi their rights. I say make I bust una brain. I make I ask una one way una sabi. So my people there, the answer to that question is the Chief Justice of Nigeria is no other person than Honorable Mr. Justice Ibrahim Tanko Muhammad, Commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Grand Commander of the Order of Niger. Wetin I just talk now? CFR GCON. I forget how I feel am. So my people, thank you for staying glued on this episode of Law Tori Naija. Join us on the next episode next week, and I hope you had fun with this episode. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share to other people, invite them, make the ministry they grow. You know, say they're very necessary. And don't forget, if you have very interesting comment, drop them. Even if the comment not interesting and you want to motivate your boy, Oga Johnny, I dare to receive your blessings and your utali. Utali na just came Goboko. So my people, stay blessed, stay tuned always, and don't forget, have fun this weekend and make nobody worry you. Remember, you don't hear about your rights. No to like say you no sabi am. You sabi your rights. My people now, ciao, it go be.